I'm Francisco Ruiz, the developer of SeeOnce, the app for privacy. And in this video, I'm going to show you a few more things about SeeOnce after the most elementary things that I'll show you in the previous video. First of all, I have a screen here with two instances of SeeOnce. Like in the previous video, this is Alice and this is Bob, and we're going to be communicating between Alice and Bob. Here I have opened the beginning of Oliver Twist from Gutenberg.org, which we'll use later on. Okay, let's say that Alice logs into SeeOnce, and if you remember, the password was all the things in the top row, like this. Okay, and also there is Bob. He's going to log in, and it was a similar one. So it was like this, but ending with a dash. Okay. All right, so what's going to happen now is that Alice has a turn to write something to Bob. For instance, hello Bob, and she's going to lock it, and because we don't know yet who it is, she needs to select the recipient. Okay, and now I locked it. Now she can send this by email, as we saw last time, in which case this link in the middle is all that Bob needs to click for SeeOnce to open with the message already preloaded. Or basically, if Bob is not going to use the web version, but maybe he's using an Android or an Apple version or a Chrome version, just get this stuff inside and paste it in. So I'm going to copy it. I'm just going to paste it here. So it worked. And as you know, this message cannot be unlocked again. It will not work. Now, in strict usage, Bob will need to reply now to Alice. Well, what if Alice actually sends another message before Bob replies? Will it work in that case? Like, did you get my message? And she's gonna lock it to Bob. Okay, it will work, but it's not the same as the other one. This is a special mode, a repeat mode, in which case it will become permanently locked after you get a reply. Let's again copy this and send it to Bob, and he'll paste it, and it'll work. And in fact, if he still does not reply, Alice can send a third message, like, hello there. All right. And we're just going to do the same thing. Copy it and paste it here. And they're all going to get through until Bob makes a reply. Now, when Bob makes a reply, he can say, I'm here. Before we do that, let's try to paste it again and see if it will work. And sure enough, it works again, because this is not the strict SeeOnce message. It will become unlockable after there is a reply. Okay, it's a kind of a delayed forward secrecy. So now let's just clear this, and it says I'm here. Lock it, copy, send it over email, and now Alice gets it. It still works, and if she tries to do it again, it didn't work. It'll go back to the instant self-destruct kind of message as before. So this comes to demonstrate that you can actually send several messages in a row, and it doesn't matter, they can all get them. And it will work most of the time. It will not get SeeOnce confused unless one of the people reads them in reverse order, which I'm not going to demonstrate here because I will need to open another program to store the messages in between. It'll get kind of messy, but trust me, if you send several messages, Alice to Bob, and Bob reads them in reverse order, then it's going to create trouble. you're going to end up with the conversation being thrown out of sync. So let's say that the conversation is out of sync, so that even the first message fails to open because it's out of sync. Well, then what Alice can do is click this reset button. So when she clicks here, it says if you click reset again within 10 seconds, the conversation will be reset. Okay, we'll reset it. Okay, so now what does that mean? That means that we're at the beginning of establishing the interchange, so that the very first message is not going to have forward secrecy, and then it's going to build up again, but you'll be able to restart the conversation. Okay, so let's clear it, and let's just do this. Hi Bob. Lock it, and it makes a special message that will actually reset the conversation also on Bob's end. Let's see what happens when we paste it. Hello. And it knows the conversation with Alice has been reset, and this message can be unlocked again. Let's paste it. Sure enough. But the reply to this already will become unlockable at some point. So let's just say, hi Alice. Lock it. Okay, will become permanently locked after you get a reply. Alright, so we'll copy this, send it to Alice. It works, and it probably will work again since we're trying immediately after. But then let's see what happens with this one. Second message. Lock, copy, paste. Alright, let's see if it's true that we cannot unlock it again. That's right. We're back at the beginning. We have reestablished the conversation that had gone out of sync, and it's back to the way it was before. Okay, so what are the things do I want to show you? I want to show you the hiding a message. So here we are. Let's say that Alice wants to hide this message, or better, let's have Bob reply. Okay, and so it says my reply, locks it, and now this button changes to hide. What does that mean? It means that you can convert this into something that does not look like an obvious gibberish encrypted message, because you may be in a place where even doing that could be suspicious. So we click this button, and then we're asked to provide a cover text for hiding. That's why I have Gutenberg here. So I'm going to get a sufficiently large piece of Oliver Twist, maybe like this. Okay, so I'll copy this and paste it here. Paste it. And in fact, if I want to keep using it for other messages, I can actually remember it. So let's do that. And I click OK. So what do you know, but this becomes a piece of text. And you may think, well, this doesn't contain the message. Yes, it does. You can actually complete the last sentence. That can possibly befall a human person. Okay, fine. Let's just select everything. We send this by email, or we just are gonna copy it. Then Alice is gonna get it. And let's see what happens when you paste it. Look at that. So Alice got the reply. It first took the message in this hidden form, in which case it's kind of indistinguishable from real text, and then it extracted the encrypted message, and then it decrypted it. So that is the hide function of SeeOnce. It could be quite useful in a pinch. What other things do I want to show you? Before we get into other things, let's look at the help. Help is real simple. It gives you the help screens, and you can just look at different questions, maybe things that I have not explained. I'll explain here, like what is SeeOnce, how do I use SeeOnce, etc. And you can get back. You can actually use rich text, like if you want this to be bold, well, just click on bold, it's bold. You can use several sizes, you can do all kinds of things. You can have links, you can have a tremendous variety of things, and then you can hide that by clicking here. we saw the reset